What is up, you guys? Today I'm doing a review on the Skullcandy Crusher wireless headphones. I've had these for probably nearly a year now, and I'm going to be telling you guys what I think about them. First off, we'll start with the main features on the box. These headphones get 40 hours of playback time on one battery charge. They also have a rapid charge feature of 10 minutes equaling 3 hours of playtime. One of the main features of these headphones is the bass. As you can see right here, it says bass you can feel. They have an adjustment for the bass, which they call is a sensory bass, which you can literally feel. It's like having subwoofers on your head. Here are some more of the features on the back. You can activate Assistant to take calls, and they claim up to 33 feet of Bluetooth connective distance. So opening the box is a magnetic flap here, and then on the inside, really nice pictures here showing you how to connect the device, turn it on, and just use the basic features. And then what you'll find is a soft pouch case with the Skullcandy emblem, and then the headphones inside. We'll put those aside right now. They also give you a box. In that box is a paper about your 2-year warranty, and I believe the cords, the power cord and the auxiliary cord came in there as well, but like I said, I've had these headphones for a long time now, and they're obviously not in there. They also gave me this card for 3 months of free YouTube music. I don't know if that's for all of the pairs of headphones they sell, but it came in mine. And then in here you just get a user manual, quick start guide. It's kind of interesting that they package it in a box like this. Kind of a nice thing. And that's all you have for the box, so let's take a look at this case here. So you have a little cinch cable, and opening up the case, got your headphones inside folded up. On the inside of the case here is this nice soft material, almost like a blanket. And there's also this mesh pouch with 2 openings, which I use to store the charging cable that came with it, micro USB, and auxiliary cord that came with it. So even though these are wireless headphones, you can use an aux cord in case you have a device like an iPod, an old iPod, or MP3 player that doesn't have Bluetooth, or if you just don't prefer to use Bluetooth. That has a microphone on it and a play and pause function. For the case, it's not a bad case. It's obviously not going to protect you much from drops and getting crushed, but these are called the Crusher Wireless, so you don't got to worry about that. This case will protect them from scratches, and it's just a nice thing to keep your cords together with the headphones without adding too much extra bulk. So you can see these are the black headphones. They come in a variety of different colors. There's no adjustability side to side this way. You got a little bit right in this joint, and then adjustability that way for larger heads. I usually only adjust it about that much on either side for my head. Top of here is like a faux leather, and then the padding on the headband is rubber with some kind of a foam padding underneath, which it's pretty comfortable. For me personally, any time over about an hour and a half, these get uncomfortable to me. These fit over your ears, although if you have big ears you might have a problem with that because there's not a ton of space. And then these ear cups have a little bit of adjustability in this joint right here. Right here is where your microphone is for taking wireless calls. So looking at the controls, you have a play and pause button. You can also press and hold this for Siri or Google Assistant, and then a volume up and down, which I believe you can also use to skip and go back. Here is a LED light to indicate your power status and Bluetooth connectivity. On the underside here is your micro USB port along with your auxiliary input. So that's where you'll plug in your aux cord. And then this is the left ear cup, by the way. You get your bass. This is your bass adjustment, and we'll talk about that a little bit more here in a second. So before I get into sound quality, I just want to touch on the fact that these have 40 hours of playtime. That is amazing. It's just simply amazing for the amount of bass that you get with these. Like I touched on before, you can literally feel the bass. Like, these will vibrate your ears. I said before, it's like having subwoofers on your head, and it literally is. You would think that that would take a lot of power, and to have 40 hours of battery life along with all those features is quite amazing, especially 10 minutes of charging for 3 hours of battery life. These have lasted me a full week vacation of flying on an airplane and driving around, no problem. So sound quality wise, these headphones are mainly gonna be for those of you who love bass. I always consider myself as a bass head, but recently I just haven't really enjoyed the sound quality of these as much as my Soundcore earbuds. Nowadays I prefer a more balanced sound, just like a crisp, clear, nice mid-range. That's my preference. Don't get me wrong, the sound quality is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's decently clear. For the average consumer, you won't be disappointed. But one other gripe I have is with the bass, and this was different when I first got these. When I first got these, I thought they were the best. And I really loved them. I loved the bass. I used to have the bass way up. I loved it, and I kind of just like grew out of it. I don't know. But the gripe that I have about the bass in these headphones is that, yes, it's bass that you can feel, and they say that there's like little mini subwoofers in the drivers themselves. But to me, it's kind of just like a monotone bass sound. Like every time the bass hits, when you have this dial up, like literally just like this much right there is how much I like to have. It increases the bass as you dial it up, and for me that is as much bass as I want. I used to listen to it about halfway. Crazy bass heads, like I have a friend who has like two 12-inch subwoofers in his Jeep. It's a older XJ. The stock speakers in the door for like the actual audio, and then he's got these big 12-inch subs that just pound. And to me, these headphones are like that. And my friend who has those subwoofers actually bought these headphones not too long ago, and he really likes them. But for me, I just like a more balanced sound. I think the bass on these can be way overpowering. And getting back to what I was saying earlier about the sound of the bass itself, it's hard to describe without you guys hearing them. But for me, it's like the bass just has this common sound, this common like thump to it. This is really hard to explain. I'm gonna give you an analogy, like say incense, for example. This is just what was on my mind because I just bought some incense the other day. The incense that you burn and it smokes. You can get different scents of incense, but they all kind of have the common smoky smell to them. Basically, I just think that the bass gets mushy and just like really monotone. It's like it sounds the same every time, not like what you would get listening to a car stereo with maybe a 10-inch woofer, or even a 12, or even even two 12s. I think that car subwoofers do a better job at reproducing the bass to the different frequencies, but it's almost like the bass with these headphones is the same frequency over and over. And so really I just don't enjoy listening to them that much anymore. And not to knock these, when I bought these I think they were about $150, but I've seen them at Walmart recently for $130. You can probably even find a pair on Amazon for $120 new. I bought these because I thought they were worth it, and I think that they were worth it for the times that I liked to have that overpowering bass. But now that, and I don't even know like why my taste changed, but now that I just don't like to have too much bass anymore, I don't think it's worth it, and I would rather have a product from Soundcore, for example. I have a few different videos on Soundcore Bluetooth speakers and earbuds that I have purchased. If you guys want to see that, go to my channel and check those out. I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit, so I'm just going to wrap this up. That's pretty much all I have to say about these. The verdict is, if you are a bass head, if you like crazy amounts of bass, like concert level bass, subwoofer level bass, and you want to have that amount of bass in your personal listening in headphones, by all means, I think you would like these. My friend likes them. I liked them when I first got them. The main reason you're going to be buying these headphones is for bass. That's what the headphones are made for, is the bass. Not necessarily a crisp, clear, beautiful audio experience. So if you listen to rap and heavy like electronic dubstep music, you're gonna like these. I hope this video helped you guys out with your decision. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.